Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So we're back to talking about 2 episodes from DS9, in this case, Indiscretion and Rejoined. Let's look at Indiscretion first. In this episode, Major Kira at Rejoined goes on a mission from Dukat, a Kardashian former overseer of Bajor, to look for survivors of a destroyed ship. One of the things, inspiration for this episode, was the 1956 film The Searchers, and LeVarn, who directed this film, he liked the story as well because of how the two adversaries had to re-examine themselves over the course of the episode. In this case, Major Kira and Dukat, whether in say, hey, they sometimes they'll have say different thoughts on each other, say, hey, she still views them as the enemy of the Bajorians. And Dukat is saying, I don't know if I should really be talking to you, and all that stuff. There's moments say when they're just laughing at each other because he gets a thorn in his behind.
Oh, ooh. This isn't funny.
It is from this angle.
You know what's even funnier? This doesn't work.
And she's just laughing at him and all that. So they're going on a mission together. So they're having to work together to come up with a solution to try to get someone that Dukat. Dukat is trying to find his daughter. And yeah, I gotta say I kind of like that idea of he's trying to go for objective he wants to, which is trying to find his daughter, and at the same time, Kira is trying to find a group of individuals that she is trying to find as well. So they both have their own objectives, and at the same time, they're, in a way, learning about each other, trying to help each other out. So it's sort of say, two different individuals are learning about each other and trying to understand different perspectives. And while on DS9, Benjamin is learning that his girlfriend has been offered a job on Bajor, and at first he's going to say, I'm happy for you, but he's not very enthusiastic about it. I kind of thought, before it even said, yeah, has been in a relationship for her, I immediately thought, he's at first unsure, say, do I deserve happiness because, he hadn't been with his wife for, lost his wife so many years, is he ready to be back in a relationship and all that? And yeah, I kind of thought that made sense to me. He's a dad and he is unsure, say, am I ready to, have a relationship with a woman again or not? So I thought both of these little stories, the main plot and the subplot, I thought they both, in a way, worked well off each other. Look at the episode Rejoined. What happened in this episode? In this episode, Dax is reunited with Lenar Khan, the widow of one of the symbiote's former hosts. The two struggle with their feelings for one another because of the taboo in their species against reuniting with loved ones of former hosts as they work together to experiment on wormholes. This episode has sort of how Kirk and Uhura had the first interracial kiss. This one is noted for being the first, lesbian kiss. On television. And yeah, they did it first before Ellen. So, yeah, I gotta say this episode was pretty good. I kind of like the idea of, in a way, Major Kira is like saying that Dax is like say coming to grips with, like say, hey, like I remember she remembering her ex-wife or, you know, and all that. But at the same time, she's like say, you know, I still have feelings for her and all that stuff. And yeah, I think the relationship they have, it makes sense. You can understand like why at one point they did have feelings for each other, and like yeah, at the same time, like say others like her brother is like, should I be concerned about this and all that? And at the end, I thought Lennar basically said like, hey, I gotta get out of here because although I may have feelings for you, I will never forget you and all that. She's realizing, say, hey, my job is finished, I need to move on, and all that. And I thought Avery Brooks did a good job of directing this episode. He did a dang good job of showing, you know, like, say, how natural all the relationships are in this episode. It's, you know, it's very human. And I'm pretty sure, like, when this episode came out, I'm sure there was a lot of people that go, like, say, how dare that, or, like, I'm sure there was a lot of people that weren't, like, saying, they weren't, like, happy about, like, say, the kiss moment, but I'm sure there was, like, a lot of people that were rather overjoyed in the fact that, hey, that reminds me of me, or something like that. Like, they were probably, like, seeing themselves on television, in a way. And, yeah, I thought both of these episodes were pretty good. And, yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. I thought this episode was done fairly well. But that's just what I thought. See you next time.